Yeah, still the same.
Sheesh, Chad. Chad, how's the music levels? I don't know. Everything sounds a little bit soft on my side, but I'm not sure. So just let me know if the music levels are good, and then we're gonna get going. Keeks, I'm just gonna delete this Discord in the meantime. Yo, what's going on here now? Your scene is now completely chalked. Wait. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Chad. There's things are a little bit chalked here. We still don't have. All right, we'll sort it out now. Wait, let me sort it out while we. Chad, we're gonna get going shortly. Don't stress. You're not missing anything. I was watching the charts from my laptop, so.
Yeah, like honestly, guys, nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, you're not gonna miss anything. I just want to get Keegan's screen back on board, just doing a little bit of in-session editing. And it's the brother's birthday, so no need to be rushing stuff. Okay, let me go back here. Let's pop this into a full screen here. Beautiful. Okay, there we've got Keegan's screen. Almost there. Alrighty.
Okay.
It's not even my birthday and I'm getting coffee. Thanks so much, Kate. Sheesh. There's my wife. She's also pretty hot. I don't know if you guys saw. Keeks, what do you rate my wife? Like at least a good 7?
Yeah, of course. 100%. I must say, one thing I always say, and I truly appreciate this. Obviously, I am like quite like I'm a streetwear fashionable person. I like to consider myself. And I must say, I always appreciate when a woman will dress in fashion. They don't just do the play it safe. So I must say, I like that Elsevier's confidence in like her style and stuff.
Thanks so much, brother.
It's easy to be confident when you got a bull like you, bro.
But it hurts my bank account. That style, that's not kidding. That style costs money. Chad, okay, we are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Sorry, man, I'm going to quickly start off with the analysis. We're going to try and get through this chat. I can see the chat already popping off. Chad, so what do we have? Not much going on this morning. We already had factory orders coming out this morning. And then a little bit later, we've got retail sales at 12. So nothing much. Me and Keegan didn't even get a chance to talk about the markets this morning. So both of us are going to run through it together here. DXY on the weekly time frame, very simple. As mentioned yesterday, bullish. You can clearly see breaking last week's high. Daily time frame as well, bullish. Very easy now to trade this because we closed above this key level. And my expectation now is that unless we've got a daily candle closure below 103.82, this thing is bullish. And I'm looking for buys. So even if we have a pullback today and tomorrow, as long as we stay above there, bullish 104.66, that's the upside target. 5-minute time frame, what do we have? Very nicely, you can see this beautiful divergence happening here. So as soon as we get above the daily pivot, also the Asia lows, we've got a little bit of a gap fill to the upside there, and we've got this Asia lows down here. Give me 1 second. So I'm just literally waiting for this. Also a round number. Literally just waiting for this for the dollar to blast off. Literally waiting for that, and I will look for this to continue bullish. Keeks, over to you. Dollar, give it to the lads. They're ready. Right. Over to Keeks, guys.
Yeah, guys, also before I go into just go into the chat a bit now quickly. Just again, massive appreciation to all you guys wishing me happy birthday. Love you all. But now when we go over to DXY, guys, I am still very bullish. So even though we traded up, you'll see we actually traded. We had this key level that we tested, and we're now still holding. So basically at the weekly resistance, so just like on the lower time frames, we start holding these R1s, you really can see that continuation. The fact we aren't getting any massive downside momentum, I really do see us holding to go take that test there. Price is not being able to get away from this. So again, even though we tested previously on the 4 hour, we did close above, and now we're basically having that massive wick down over here. So I'd love to see this basically setting at a little low of the day and then completely flipping to go back up to the top side. Keep in mind, there's not really a lot of fundamentals happening on the markets today, so there's nothing really that would, if you want to say, change a direction of a market like the dollar at the moment. So definitely still bullish at the moment. I think we'll pretty much see that we are holding the EQ on the lower time frames, and now testing that daily pivot, which is actually on the weekly resistance. So again, just shows more confluency that when we do break into those Asia lows again and regain the daily pivot, very good chance we'll be trading back up for those Asia highs. And again, if you notice, there is a slight gap open on the day, so we can actually go to fill that little gap and continue higher.
Shot, my brother. Is this the playlist I sent you?
The one you put in the group last night, yeah.
Sheesh, it's banging. What do you think? It's not bad.
No, it's decent. Let's just see if we get copyrighted or not.
All right, Chad, US 30 closing bearish yesterday, closing back inside of this range. So most likely this will be the range that you will be spending most of the week in. Bullish above there, bearish below here. Can do literally anything in the middle of this range. I'm leaning towards bearish on the daily. However, 5 minutes showing me something else here. So bullish above the daily pivot. While we're trading below the Asia highs, we could go for Asia lows. Nothing that's really looking good here, so wouldn't even waste my time. Set your alerts at the daily pivot. You want to be trading it from here. The rest of it, you're wasting your time. AD is bullish on the lower time frames. NASDAQ daily time frame, let's quickly look at it. Easily bullish, weirdly enough. Yesterday's daily candle closing above this previous area. There's that key level. We've got nothing to look forward to on the left, so this thing is going for price discovery again, and bullish on the day. 5 minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? AD is firmly bullish, key level down here, already trading above the weekly R1. So I'm going to say 1 or 2 levels for you to monitor going into the session is this level right here, this zone, Asia lows, weekly R1, and then just below it, actually you got this entire zone, because there's that key level for potential buys. Otherwise, if we start dipping below here, you can start looking for shorts from this key level here. Otherwise, going into the session, Asia highs, monitor Asia highs. Let me just see what Asia did overnight, and very quickly, I don't want to keep you guys too long. Nikkei closing down 0.5%. What did the Hang Seng do? Hang Seng closing up 4%. Jeez Louise. China coming back with a bang. I think there was earnings. I must just check. Look at that. One daily candle engulfing entire almost 2 weeks worth of price action. Beautiful. Beautiful for the bulls out of China. China bulls. Who said nothing good comes out of China? Look at that bullish price action. I might just move to China. Hold my beer. So NASDAQ, that's what I'm looking at. And Keegs, US indices for you. I don't know if you saw the China bulls absolutely ripping 4% on the day. What a time to be alive in China. Do I have anybody in the chat from China? Xing Shang Lung. Bring the big bull. All right. Kicks over to you. Let's go, baby.
All right, guys. So keep in mind, we said yesterday we were very neutral. Purely being, as I said to you guys, we had that massive wick on Friday at the bottom of that candle, and nice one to the top side. But as I said, first thing we want to look at was probably testing that pivot and holding. So that literally played out spot on, tested that pivot and just rejected. Closing back above that support area we had over here on the 4 hour. So literally we had a massive rejection and closed back above. So we were very bullish today. That basically was setting our low of the week. All I'm going to look for on the day, guys, is literally to see some of this. We've traded up the whole day. I'd love to just see that pullback, testing Asia lows, even the flip zone again, because truly after the breakaway we haven't actually tested it. So even if it's Asia lows all there, this is my area of interest for the day. I want to see a test over there, regain that, and then I'll look for my buys to enter to go along to basically same as yesterday, trade, regain Asia highs, R1, and just trade upwards the rest of the day. Then going over to US 30. Again, if you see that yesterday we spoke about this one actually just turning around. So this one we actually got a little bit wrong, but you know what, you live and you learn. It's always that Monday, things just doing their own thing. But if we go out, you'll see what happens here now. So on the 30 minutes, again, the big thing I do like is that we are still trading back up again today. So that's just what we want to keep an eye out on. So all I'd say for you guys on US 30, the fact we trade like this, there's a very good probability. I always say equities, I love to trade up to the pivot and the EQ. But my thing is, do we trade up and hold them, or do we reject and come back down? Because then you've got these Asia lows untested and weak lows to be tested. So very much a reaction day today. So as you can see, I've just set alerts basically at the Asia highs. I want to see if that breaks. But if we do start pushing down and testing Asia lows, once we sweep the Asia lows, regain them, I'll look for buys again to continue higher.
Beautiful. Thanks, Keeks. Let me just bring Streamlabs back up here. All right, Chad. UJ, real quick. Just dropping down to the daily. Easy. Nice little breakout there. We've got the key level down, 148.31. I'm bullish on the week, bullish on the day. 5-minute time frame. How do we execute on this? Beautiful move here. Asia lows have been taken. 80 is bullish. Trading above the moving averages. I was watching it this morning here at the 50. I was hoping for a potential retest there. If not, that's also fine. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for this daily pivot to break, and I'm actually going to set some alerts here. 148.619. That is where we will be executing from potentially. Very easy to manage. We've got the Asia highs, should blast through. Otherwise, we're going to look for potential entries at 148.50. Also going to set some alerts there. That nice half round number. Okay, this needs to be every time. Okay, it's fine. We've got that going. Daily time frame. GJ, what do we have? GJ looking a little bit chalked going into the day. I must technically be bearish because we closed below that area. So 186.58. Key area. If we're going to continue bearish, that is where we need to start rejecting, and we've got all this range all the way down here, more than 100 pips, so decent range to be trading in. 5-minute time frame. What do we have? Only thing now is look at this 5 minutes showing me something different here. Starting to push bullish, taking Asia lows, starting to trade above that key level. Daily pivot up here. Might even look for a sneaky little play here. Let me just see what range do we have going up. 9-10 pip range, half decent. Let's see. Already holding this key level. Okay, we're gonna monitor this, Chad. Let me just set some alerts here as well. Keeks, bullish, bearish, yen. Okay, we're gonna.
I think I'm bearish.
Okay, we're gonna check Keeks' analysis now as well.
Yeah, I'm bearish.
Alright, so we're going to check that level there. EJ real quick, daily time frame, let's look at it. Here's the thing though, breaking the highs yesterday, didn't break the lows in this little weird area. I want to say buys above here, and I want to say sells below here. In here could be a little bit choppy, so let's see 5-minute time frame. What is the 5 telling us? 80, nice and firmly bullish. Asia lows taken very nicely. Weekly S1 here. So, Chad, if we can start breaking these session highs, holding the daily pivot, holding Asia highs, holding the weekly S1, we could be in for business. Otherwise, this 80 is just lying to us, and it could potentially keep us out of the shorts, but feel free to short. I'm going to rather wait for a potential buy. Keeks, over to you. Yen pairs real quick, and then we can finish off with gold and the majors.
Alright guys, so UJ, I am still bullish. That's purely just going to dollar dominance, and obviously I can't sell into that. That is just stupid. We obviously hit this little key level yesterday, which we're now testing. So on the 4 hour, you can see, again, I always talk to you guys about this. You have that pullback. Again, this would be very, very simple for me. You've now got this high and support area. So obviously we talk about resistance area. You're going to need a lot of volume to break that. So now having this little bit of a pullback to allow this, if this can break and close, that's going to give you all that volume to break through and give us that continuation. So honestly, I'm just going to wait for the highs to be taken. That's all I'm going to watch out for with UJ. No need to try and jump the gun. It's not much of a difference in the long run. So again, once you already are trading up now, you've actually gone down, basically got to that S1 where your Asia lows were. You're now retesting the equity. So when you basically get back above the daily pivot, we can regain that, test those Asia highs. And I also think for the first time when we break those Asia highs, we will be testing that flip zone and breaking zone on the 4 hours. So very, very simple and nice areas to scale in on this trade, but I will be looking to go long on that. Over to EJ, I'm looking to short. So very, very simple. When we go over on this, you can say this one wouldn't be that clear. I definitely prefer GJ. But a lot of the time you'll see them follow each other. So on GJ it's looking a lot better. But again, I always just talk about this just being your lower high, failing to break over there. And that was the big thing on what we taking note of in these higher time frames, that we failed to break there. So now we are rejecting back at the weekly pivot. So all I'm going to see now is start breaking down on the 4 hour. Very, very simple. We want to reject it. If we start breaking away from this, very good chance that then we can have a retest to continue higher and see if we can get through that zone again. But I am waiting for that pullback to see us literally get under the weekly pivot and start trading down. So on the 15 now, you guys will see we've basically just traded up, as we always talk about, to go test that EQ and the daily pivot and reject it now. So I want to actually see the minute we get back in Asia highs, we can already start looking for maybe breaking that low over there, taking the weekly pivot and getting in for those sells to come flush the lows. When I go over to GJ, you guys will see this a lot better. So on the higher time frames we rejected, but on the rejection we closed under those lows, those low support areas. So that is what we are taking note of over there. So on the 4 hour, very much same thing. Now you've got this little bit of a range, but you have these beautiful equal lows here as your support, which we want to see be broken. So when we go over to the 30 minute, you can see that line up very nicely almost with the Asia lows. So you guys know what that is we're watching out for, why we can see a lot of volume coming in there when we break it. So even though we've traded up for the day, the pivot and the EQ is quite high, but we can see that regain when we start breaking that, possibly even if we don't get to it. But when we regain Asia highs and hold that as resistance, this is when I'll start looking to get an entry criteria for the sells to trade lower again. But I am definitely bearish. GJ for me being the better out of the two.
Thanks, Keeks. Chad, let's going off on UJ. Let me just quickly check here before I do gold and GU. Alright, 4 minutes. Let's see. 4 minutes. Okay, quickly gold. Very quick. Gold daily time frame for me bearish. We're trading below that 2030. 2017 the target, and then 2005. Can we continue this bearish momentum? Asia highs have been taken, trading below the daily pivot. So ideally, yeah, a little bit trickier. So I'm thinking Asia lows 2023, and then you've got a nice range all the way down to the weekly S1. So bearish on that. GU daily time frame for me is bearish as well. Only thing though is this is most probably going to be your pivot for price today. 2547. Bullish above, we can full basically go and retest those levels. Otherwise we can continue lower. 5 minute time frame, what is the 5 showing me? Rejecting off the daily pivot, a little bit of a move above the 200 on the accumulation distribution. Ideally want to look for something like this if you want to go short. Something like this would be beautiful. Rejecting that key level and we can get short. Otherwise we can see some type of deeper pullback on the day. EU last one for me, daily time frame, clearly bearish, closing below this area right here. That area we retested, but also closing above this area right here. So very weird area to be in. Also quite an expansive move, not expensive. So could get some type of pullback or not. Again, daily pivot right here at Asia highs. We want to potentially look for some shorts from here. and otherwise if you don't catch them there, this key level down there. So over to Keeks for the gold trade, and then not gold trade, gold analysis and the majors. See guys falling off their chairs already.
All right. Okay, Chad. So yesterday playing out, we basically were talking about this the weekly supply. This is kind of the last stand for gold, and we had that beautiful pullback yesterday. So my boy King Shaq, you got your buys there. Obviously when news came out, that big dump back to the downside, but landed up holding and trading back up. The big thing was we traded up not only to our daily pivot and EQ, but we had hit that support now, which turned resistance and is holding as resistance. So we are definitely bearish on gold still. Again, you can't tell me you want to be buying into that. That is a falling knife that is going to cut your hand off very quickly. So all we're going to do now, guys, very simple. I've got my alerts. I'd love to get an entry if we can test that daily pivot, even the Asia high, see what we do around here, if we can get a test there again. Otherwise, if we can't, all I'm going to look for is when we take those Asia lows. I want to expect that when we take Asia lows, see that flash, retest, and then pump, dump to the downside. So that is what I'm going to look out for on gold. Very simple trades today, because purely we've come back up. We've actually had our retest. If you think about it, we broke away, never retested. This was our first retest, and we held this rejection. So very simple. I either want that pullback to get that perfect entry, otherwise I will take it off the flush.
Majors, GU, EU, not
GU,
looking.
EU. I think I was looking at something on EU. I should alert go off. Yeah, EU, very simple, guys. I'm very bearish on it. So purely the fact we've traded one way the whole day to get that pivot, EQ, had our rejection. The fact we're already in Asia highs, all I'm going to look for is I want to actually look once you break the weekly supply. So if we can actually break this and almost get a closure underneath these lows a bit here, I'll look for that. Very simple again, because once you trade up, if we trade him back up, very likely we'll hold the supply and carry on. But if we can keep rejecting and then even go for the lows, very simple, same as gold, we want to see that flash to the downside, because you got these weak lows over here which we battled to get away from, and then the S1 to trade to. And the very same as yesterday, we've got that key level we've been talking about. So if you look on the higher time frames, you'll see it is playing out very nicely to go test that zone. Literally taking out everything again, taking out the lows over there. So this 07075 key area is definitely on the table for us. So for me, we'll also just actually put an alert on those lows if we don't get, maybe even put it under the weekly supply. As we can see, when we break that. And then over to GU, I'm also very bearish, but on this time I don't actually like that, purely because this one can trade a lot higher for the pivot and EQ, and when it goes there, it actually has a lot of areas like the weekly supply to hold its strength. I am very bearish on it, but I just feel you might get a lot of volatility in the market before you're going to get that breakaway and nothing clean. I think GU personally, the only time I'm going to look at something is when we break in back into the Asia range, or if we break in those Asia lows. That's the only time I'll look at something on GU. But EU definitely on the tables for me.
Beautiful, Chad. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Shush, Chad. Tuesday. Beautiful to be here. UJ, just looking now at this daily pivot. There's a nice little break above the daily pivot. Let's see if we can hold it. Some potential trades here for us this morning, and let's see. We've got some opportunity. Euro looking very weak. Look at Euro dumping against the pound. Also, if you go down on the daily, weirdly enough, should actually be pushing bullish. So I don't know if it's waiting for that Euro news to come out, but there's definitely some opportunity for us today. EU, looking at these two zones as mentioned, just want a nice little retest either of this daily pivot, or a break of this key level, retest to fail, and then we can get involved in this. Asia lows our advantage point. GU looking a little bit stronger than EU, so I'm going to rather sell into EU than GU. And then DXY, oh, there's that move. Okay, beautiful. So expect some type of pullback, maybe test Asia lows, and then we can continue higher. UJ, what is UJ doing? UJ ripping here. I I didn't take this break. This is a continuation trade. Only reason I didn't take it though is Luke left with me during Asia. Got the break, failed to hold, and then early on during Asia as well, there we tried to hold the daily pivot and we closed back below. So that is why I'm gonna wait and see if we can do a nice retest here. I'll even grab this from Asia highs. So Chad, don't stress. This thing is not running away from us unless it just does a straight Elon Musk Falcon 9 and just pumps straight up. Let me just see. That's only 4.8 pips. Yeah, so no harm or foul done there. Chad, how are you guys feeling? I like that bull in a China shop. I did mention I am 30% Asian. That's why you'll see if the sun is shining in my eyes, you can see that Asian resemblance. Vince, not Indian barbers, Muslim barbers. Big difference. Indians, I think, are Hindu, if I'm not mistaken. But Chad, good morning. Ruben, Jason, Steve, Milani, good morning. Kiash, Jex, Lance Johnson, Emil Monroe, Sam N, Aishkom, definitely, Rian Forster, Corbin, Chad, good morning, Sondre, Yoray, Tsepo, Moletsani, as always, a pleasure to have you here, my brother. Benjamin Robertson, Eddie and Lovu, almost sounds like a politician. That profile pic looks like you're a politician, but I still love you, Eddie and Lovu. RSA, Troki, as always, Forex Money Machine. We claim that, amen. Void, good morning, my brother. Dave, Etienne Grobler. Who else is there in the chat that I missed? Jordan FX1 SRE. Hello from Spain. Good morning, my brother. Beautiful, beautiful country, Spain. Would love to go back there. Spend some time in Barcelona, in Tarragona, and Ruiz. Beautiful, beautiful country. Ranvia, good morning. Ashton Via, I think I did greet you. Rian Flock, Lance Johnson, late brother of Neil Johnson. I'm kidding, not the same guy. Train, good morning, my brother. Okay, Curtis Rissa, I think I got everyone except Lesejo and Samane. Good morning, my brother. Boss Bobby, who did I miss? Luke Green, Cosmic Groove, Killy Peterman, JC Fisser, Teresa F. Chad, good morning to everyone. If I missed you, shit, I'm going to take some time to get through this, Chad. I think let's just start the chat fresh from here. Let's do a fresh chat. If there's anything I missed, it's going to take me too much time to go back there. Let's start it off fresh. The stream is dedicated to my boy K Rizzle, the man with the sizzle. K Riz. Keeks, do you think you still have the same level of Riz you had when you were like, say, in your younger 20s, like 20, or you think you lost some of that Riz?
You know, I think I still got it, but you've got to like just bring it out of you. They got to dust off the cobwebs.
The thing is that Riz, once you're in a long-term relationship, that Riz goes to die, my brother. That Riz, you have to fight to keep that.
It's a struggle there.
That Riz goes to die in a long-term relationship. Hope my wife's not watching the stream. Hey, Chad. Don't let Kate. Oh, Edgar. Hope I didn't miss Edgar. Moitsiwa Mokomotsi. Okay. Keeks, you're also looking for shorts on EU, eh? Asia highs or this key level. Okay. Chad, what do you guys know about that keto life? Can you believe the keto community already asked me to be an ambassador and the president of the keto? I've been on keto for 1 day, and I'm already...
man's already chalked.
I'm already dreaming about bread. I was fighting like fresh loaves of bread in my dream last night. Chasing me, trying to get into my mouth. Yo, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna do it for like a year. Okay, but you get that keto bread. I must go to this game.
All the man wants is some bread.
Yeah, bro, that's like, I think there's a reason why the Bible says Jesus is the bread of life, because bread is so good. But you're not a big bread guy, eh?
No.
Yo, I love a bread, my bro. I'm a bread boy. You just need res less when you're my age. Man, men age like fine wine. Keto makes your breath stink. Sean, it does, but there's a reason for it. Your salt levels are low, so you need to take potassium and sodium tabs. Then your breath won't smell like shit, bro. So I'm gonna be stinky breath. When I'm done with the stream, Keeks is gonna come to the mic like, yeah, Chris streamed on this mic. I can smell that ketosis from a mile away. What is this ketosis I'm smelling here? Ek sou op dit eet, die wat ek sien die eet ek. Yeah, so weirdly when my coach chatted to me, remember I'm going to tackle that 100-mile race next year. He said, I believe you need to get fat adapted. And I told him I'm already adapted to being fat. And he's like, no, your diet. And I was like, shit, sorry, man. I thought you were talking about adapting to being fat. That keto life, it's different. Bread is life, a nice toasted tomato. Bro, I'm actually just a plain butter and jam, my dude. That's my... UJ, don't run away from us, my brother. Do not do this to us. Do not do this to the lads. Chad, I'm looking for something like this on EU. See what happened here? That setup right there. Copy and paste that. If we can have that same setup play out here, I'm gonna execute on it. It's key level here. DXY ripping. Okay, let's see. Asia has UJ. Honestly, I hope it does not get away from us, but I'm more than happy to wait. You can clearly see here. From these Asia lows, create a new session high, retest, break, retest. Now again, break, retest. So just stay calm. Don't try and chase price here. Do not try and chase it. Keys, I can't think this is not copyrighted. Like copyright, non-copyrighted stuff should be bad. Like your ears should bleed a little bit when you listen.
We're gonna get clapped most likely.
I can't think that this is your...
Bro, what did you think of the F1 yesterday? What's the name? Steak.
It looks pretty dope, that green, or don't. I think
it literally looks to me like that's like a complete thing, like out of like a movie type of racing thing.
And
like futuristic.
And did you see you will be able to stream Formula 1 on Kick?
Oh, really?
Bro, so how genius is that? So you're starting a platform where you're trying to rival YouTube. And what better way to get guys onto your platform than sponsoring a F1 team and then also streaming it?
Yeah, that is sick.
So
very, very clever.
I thought that was brilliant. I don't know how much they're spending for those TV rights and those broadcasting rights, but I think it's a big play that this guy, the owner of Kick, is doing, because it can really blow up in your face, or it can really Christian Horner might be out of a job. Yeah, that's when you can't keep your dick in your pants. I don't know exactly what happened, but usually when it's something to do with inappropriate behavior, there's a female involved, and my boy Christian Horner, I guess that the first part of his surname, Horn, that's his problem. Can anyone help with the lot values on Vault Funders? It's all the same, my brother. Jordan, Gold 1. No, I don't think they're trying to promote Brad, but F1 movie. Alright, Chad, there we've got that Asia has been tested. Let's see what's happening on the rest. DXY would just love a nice pullback. So it give me so much confidence for the move up. Just want to get a retest. Actually going to set some alerts here. 103.99. Let's check what we've got there. Minty, I don't know if it's load shedding. Our schedule has been chalked. I actually think it was a power outage, because we were supposed to only have load shedding from 2 till 4. I don't know, Edgar, if Edgar's in the chat. Edgar, let me know if you know anything, because the new group we on, the Newton Park group you shared, shows 2 to 4, and even our original area showed. Let me just check here. The original area showed we were supposed to have from 10 till 12, our original area. What is this alert? Water truck position announced. Okay.
Alright guys, and just keep a note of gold. Gold is at those Asia lows, but keep in mind, as we said, you want to just monitor those breaks. That's why we wait for closure, because that went all the way down and then closed right back in the range.
Are you going to rip one if we get that break?
Yeah.
Okay. You also didn't take a single trade yesterday.
No. I was talking to someone yesterday, I was saying how it feels weird, because I haven't taken a trade in actually very long. I think the last time I took a trade was I think Wednesday or Thursday last week. So it's been a while.
I'm just scared we get gun shy, where we don't want to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You see the setup and like, I got gun shy on Friday. That UJ trade that worked out perfectly.
Yeah, no, yeah.
100% gun shy. I was like, ooh, session hours, boom, gone. Chad, yeah, if you have not done so yet, drop a like, subscribe, support your boy Keegs. Let's bump up week. Euro. Let's see how did that hourly close. Hourly close bearish, already broke the lows. Okay. Alright. I would love like a little bullish candle like this. Close bullish, not bearish, close bullish, and then just nice little break of structure, something like that. Perfect. I will execute on something like this. Then we've got the retest closed below. Doof. And so get EU ready so long, Chad. EU on your charts. 51 minutes, so we'll most probably be out by then. Just get EU ready on your charts. Why is this looking like this? EU chat, get ready. I don't think this is such a big compromise, this copyright. I can't see how it's not going to be non-copyrighted, but let's see. If this is what copyright free sounds like, I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to rip this. Okay. Just don't run away from us here. Okay, let's do this. Okay. EU. Alright. Okay, let's see flip 3.7. Okay, it's nothing. It's already at the Asia lows. That was our advantage point. DXY. Okay. Might as well wait for UJ. GJ breaking that key level. EJ looking chalked. Gold creating a nice support there. Let's see if we can break there. What did we do yesterday? Broke Asia lows, retested, rejected. $50's up there. Oh, Chad, this makes it a little bit difficult now. Because here's the thing, our advantage point is the Asia lows, because that's usually where you can see price starting to fluff a little bit. So the ideal scenario was just a nice little break here, and then when you enter, as soon as you hit this Asia lows, you go break even. Go break even, because this is where the rejection can happen or the volume can come in. But now, obviously, we're already at the Asia lows, so yeah. Let's see, we might need to take it from Asia lows. I'm going to monitor this. 107.41. And also remember, DXY is yet to test that daily pivot level. DXY is yet to come back to test that level. So let's see, it's still very early into the session. It's only literally 9:15 in London. Those London traders still having their tea and cookies. Some of the bigger oaks are literally only grabbing their rusks now. I don't know if rusks is a thing in the UK. If you're from the UK, let me know. The spread on my broker with indices is amazing. I I said Keeks needs 10 MACDs.
Sure, guys.
I'll tell you what, you can do 10 MACDs and I'll do 10 cans of tuna.
I actually think you're going to be able to finish the 10 cans of tuna.
Brady, you know how dry tuna is. Have you?
I love tuna.
Yo,
Love it.
It starts getting so dry in your mouth. Chris, do you trade gold? Kevin, not really. I need to get back into gold. My way of trading gold is, let me just show you. I've shown the chat before. If I'm gonna get back into gold, I purely traded off this this $5 grid. You can see here, I trade gold off this $5 grid. That's basically how the gold algo operates on this $5 grid. And yeah, stop losses are always $3 and my TPs are usually a $4 move. So for instance, you can see now we broke below this 25. 80, however, let me just check. I just want to make sure that 80 is not chalked on there. Is the gold 80 bullish? Give me 1 second here, Chad. 80 is bearish. Okay, but this is Owanda. Also Owanda. Interesting. Length 200. Let's quickly see this. Offset. EMA. Let's do this. Oh jeez. Oh, this is a different one. Wait.
Yo, it looks like it's getting quite serious though, hey, with Christian.
What is it? Is it misconduct like on a sexual level?
Yeah, sexual, yeah. So apparently,
Sure.
I didn't go into the article now, but I just saw the thing. It's even been he's been asked to step down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, my boy Christian.
I wonder what he did.
Yo. Yeah, chat. So, for instance, if I was trading gold now, Asia highs have been taken, this $5 level, and I will wait for some type of rejection here, and I would want to trade it then to this next 5. So, then usually what I do is I just pull like a $1 grid. So as soon as we come into this grid, this is where I would want to take profit, because a lot of times you can see price doing something like this, for instance. Just tap into that grid and then start holding it to come back.
Yeah, guys, just again, thing of waiting for confirmations. Like literally all the pairs I was doing are playing around, so none of them a few have hit my POIs, but they not giving me entry criteria now yet.
It's not an indicator, my brother. If you can find one, please let me know. It's literally me copying. I do these little grids, so that's why you'll see I haven't done them here, but it's literally copying and pasting these grids, and literally bring it up, double clicking there, coordinates 55. Just going to take some time for you to do them, but if you can find one, and then all I do is this rectangle one, I pull that rectangle like that, double click on it, style, extend right, extend left, border, just take the opacity off, and then you can do your color of choice. Sorry, not the border, the background. The full, and that opacity you can just take a little bit lower, so it's just visually easier to like see. I just did it like years ago, and I was like, what's an easy way for price to just pop off these levels? So here you can see it nice and clean. Go test it out, go mark these grids, then find out how you can execute using this. But yeah, there's a little trick for you. I don't think anyone's going to teach you that. No mentor in SA even knows what the $5 grid is. Most probably somebody on here is going to do a course, new grid gold strategy. Only $1,000, and I teach you how to pull lines every $5. Because that's what South Africans do, unfortunately, in the trading industry. We love Rusk and Petites Falloose in the UK for brekkie. Petits. P-E-tits, I don't know. I'll be honest though, GU and you're on my best performances here. NAS gives me a beauty once in a while too. Tell me when you find the right broker for your pro account. I want to open both a Vault Market and an Forex Trading account, support the guys and check the trading environment out. Yeah, do it, Chad. That's the beauty of brokers. There's so much to choose from. Just make sure that your broker is regulated. The reason why I say your broker needs to be regulated because the regulatory body, for instance, the FSCA, protects the client. Otherwise, you've got no case. So you can go to the ombuds, you can lay a complaint, and the FSCA will assist you. They will fight that battle for you. That's why Raja Banks' broker got chalked. He's regulated in some tiny little island country. Vault Markets and Rocket X is not merging. Rocket X is purely providing liquidity to Vault. Nothing is changing. Vault has got their own ADP application in as well. And also, Rocket X is not owned by Joash Naidu or Darren Dix. They are just IBs or brand ambassadors or whatever you want to call it. They do not own the broker. If those two brothers had to own a broker, I would run away. They don't own it.
Is this our boy Josh?
Yeah, no, asking are they merging, and I said no, Rocket is purely providing liquidity, but I said if those two guys had to run a business, a financial industry, they've got zero corporate governance in them.
Bro, if you look at how they run everything else, you tell me you're not going to get scammed.
Bro. They wouldn't even, yeah, they don't even know. They don't even know what the phase legislation. They can't even go ask Darren to tell you what the letters phase stand for, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, phase is a gaming clan." It's like, all right, Darren. Phase clan. Yeah, you're talking about phase clan. Now I'm talking about the Phase Act. Financial advice and intermediary services.
You know how many people replied to me yesterday about that
I saw that slight jab there at the Rockets. But we love the Rockets, guys. Darren,
were you on like the New York stream yesterday?
I was on for a while, yeah.
Did you see those two guys that challenged
us? Oh, yeah, what happened? Somebody came on, but Neil chalked them like instant chalk.
Neil
was
Vince,
quick.
They took these boys out. But they basically came on commenting something about RCT.
Yeah.
Like these RCT fuckboys.
Yeah,
and they were going on about something, and we were just like, the whole chat's even tuning them. And obviously, I think Jeva made a joke saying you clearly can. I think the one was something Grand Capital or something, guys, or Live Capital Trading or whatever, and the other one was Connor.
Yeah,
but then they were backing each other up. So we said, yeah, they're probably two friends that don't have anything to do with their own life. And true as nuts, this guy said something, and I said, I replied to him with something. I honestly can't even remember. And next minute, the other one just comes back. Yeah, this man will out trade you any day of the week. He will live trade with you, and wow. And I'm like, yo, all right. Like, good for you. And then after that, then Neil just took these guys out.
But here's the thing, we're not in.
But I said, like, yesterday, it was funny. Like, yesterday, I was good, Gob. Like, I honestly chilled.
I saw
chilled
that.
out yesterday. I was like, bro, cool. Like, I'm entertaining you. And Jeff just went at them.
Shows violent. Chad, here's the thing, we're not in competition. The only competition we have here is ourselves and the market. Like, if a trader does well in the market, great, because it's not an easy job to take your piece of the market, and we're not. That's what we said at the start of the year. We're not here to fight with other traders. We're trying to unite traders, but obviously, it's what's happening here in the heart. What are traders trying to do? Are they trying to make a quick buck from the trading community, or are they actually trying to add value? And that is the issue. We're not in, like, you can come onto the stream and say, I'll trade rings around you, this, that, and I'll be like, great, brother, but what are you doing with that skill? Why don't you help the fellow traders around you? Why don't you rather say, Chris, I've got a skill. How can I get involved with the community? Can I not hold webinars for the community? Can I not share my skill? There's no reason to try and fight. Rather say, Chris, I've got time in the day. I've got a skill. How can I be of value to the community? Because what we're doing here, we're not building for ourselves. Again, it's the community. And then you've got guys like that coming on here trying to attack us, which honestly, our heart is for the community, for traders. So I don't know, guys need to honestly, get off that ego train.
My thing is, and also, my thing is, like, I was chill, but also even afterwards, I don't know if you saw the Discord. Like, I don't know if King Shaq's on here. Like, even afterwards, I sat back and I was thinking, you know what, I actually could have even said it in a nicer way. But like I said there, I didn't talk about him, but I said, I'm not going to run after anyone. We don't need to fight with anyone. We don't need to run after anyone. We don't need to, like, we're here for vibes. We're a community, and that's what it is. So, yeah, like, that's the thing, guys. There's no bad blood here anymore. We all just want to have a vibe. We want to get successful. The whole thing with the project, we're taking these guys. We all want to get funded together. Like, there's no of this crap anymore in the vibe. And I think that's where Neil says it perfectly. Like, if you're not coming here to either add value or be part of the family, then get out of here. Like, we actually don't need you.
Again, we're not egotistical. That's why we, like, you can come on here and you can say you can out-trade us. Like that Jaden April guy on my comments, and I said, great, bro, you'll smash me in trading. But what are you doing with that skill?
But, you know, funny enough, I actually had literally last night, I had a very well-known and good trader. We were chatting, and he even said to me last night, he says, bro, one thing he's noticed which makes us so different to everyone else in the community right now is our community.
Yeah.
We've got such a real and raw community that it literally is like a family. Everyone stands up for each other. It's not just about making money.
So by all means, if you're a good trader and you've picked something up in the market, don't challenge me. I'm not challenging anybody. Come to us and say, bro, I've figured something out. I think it could be of value. Join the Discord. Go into the chat and say, hey guys, this is what I learned. I think maybe some of you can catch some value. I've literally shared my entire playbook with you guys. We do these live streams every day. We're putting out content for you guys every day. Again, not asking you a cent. We're not forcing you to use Vault Markets. We're not forcing you to use Vault Funder. We're just trying to provide as much value as we can and hold ourselves accountable. That's Edgar. Chat to Keeks. He's the how can I call it, the fashion director, because this man's got style. I don't know if you've seen Keeks. This man has got some drip. even though his Riz has been muted, his drip is still on point. Geeks, Chad's asking about the merch.
I will answer for you now. I'm just answer another brother's question, yeah?
Yeah, that's the thing. We actually had a guy that started a mentorship in our office, and he honestly said to us, like, I've made my stuff free because if I look at the amount of value and time you guys spend on something that is free for the community, he's like, I can't actually ask money for what I'm doing because I'm not putting in half the time or the effort which you guys are putting in.
Yeah.
And I respect that, to honestly say, like, bro, this is the standard which paid mentorship should be at, and if I can't match that, like, I can't be asking money for people.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. But to answer the question, guys, on merch, I don't have a date. That's something Chris and I will still talk about for you, but it is in the works.
When are you finalizing the designs? Friday?
I'm literally going to sit with Mo today. We're going to just chat about it because obviously I need him to organically just come together. So me and him will kind of have that vision, doing the draft, draw-ups and that. But literally it's there. The thing is, there's not a lot that we're doing. For example, like for the designs we did was basically obviously going into winter. Obviously it's hot now, but going into winter, you just did that one hoodie, 2 shirts, and then obviously a cap. If we want to add more, we can, but that was just the base I was going off of to start up with. But they are sick designs. Like, guys, I'm not even trying to be that person that like blows something up, but I always say to people, it's not just about merch, it's design something like that I'd actually wear. So not even about pumping ourselves, like this is stuff I would happily wear out in public and all that stuff. So it is going to be fire, and I think anyone that is traders and of the community, you guys are gonna love it because there's nothing out there like it.
I trust Keeks. I actually told him a little bit later this year I'm gonna give him a budget and he should help me when we launch our signals to look
like Chris today, like this is the dad fit.
Is that the dad fit?
That's the dad fit.
But you see the issue here is you've got the dad fit, but you don't have the dad bod. So the cock is, if a dad had to wear that, it just looks bad. But the thing is, you don't have a dad bod, and that's why you can pull it off.
Well, you're not gonna have the dad bod for much longer.
No, bro. I'm ketoing. Ask Neil. Neil was one of the guys that nominated me as the new keto president.
Hey, there we go.
Of the keto community. The only issue is though, bro, I'm going to need to trade like I've never traded before. Have you seen the price of Avos?
Bro, when I had Avos in my diet, it is stupid.
Listen, yeah, I went Saturday and I bought some stuff from Woolworths. Chad, I'm not lying. It's literally 2 bags like this, 1,800 Rand. And I got home and my wife laughed and she's like, oh, I see it's like almost 2K, but it's almost like 1,000 Rands worth of Avos. I'm like, I don't know, this Avo life is...
I promise you know what's the worst though?
Jish.
Kate will even agree with me on this one. When we like hectic into prep,
Yeah.
asparagus. I promise you don't realize how expensive asparagus is.
Bro, listen here. Have you seen how expensive pine nuts? Guys,
Yeah.
bro, pine nuts are like 500 Rand for like a little bag. And I'm like, bro, I'm not putting pine nuts in my salad.
No, this stuff.
Oh yeah,
is seriously
Christopher, we are going to do the mouse pads. I'm actually having a call with one of our community members now at 2, I think, Cheslin Abrams. We are going to do the mouse pad as well with all the trade setups and everything. That's also going to be available. Are the sessions going to be recorded? Alexander, no.
What's that for?
The Project 5130. We're not. It's not going to be recorded because then people are going to say, "Oh, I can't join this, that," and then they want to watch the recordings. So now bring your pen, pencil, take notes, and no recordings.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, we said this is quite a serious thing. It's a proper project, if you want to say evaluation. So
Yeah.
if you also can't dedicate your time for literally for 30 days, yeah, you can't be expecting to graduate, bro.
Jordan, where are you based, bros? I'll buy some of those avos. This weekend, I wish I had an avo tree. Sheesh.
I wonder how much it is to go buy like an avo tree.
The only thing is, I think it takes like 7 years before the first avo it produces.
But you actually know how bad avos are in general.
How do you mean bad? Like,
So avos, they actually grow in isolation. So for example, if there's an avo farm, they're very isolated because they actually destroy the environment. They almost become toxic. So other plantation can't grow anywhere near them.
Really?
Yeah. So that's where the whole thing with people fight vegans.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about, oh, you want to do this, but you literally destroy nature to have all these avo plants.
But bro, how good is that avo?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, it literally destroys it. So your whole ecosystem is KO. So you can have it avo.
Sure, avo is good.
That's also why they become so expensive, because there's actually only a few avo, like major avo farms in the world, because of the mass amounts, and then they get flown all over the world because of those reasons.
Yeah, Minty, I'm doing the keto diet. I've done it in the past with great success. Pure reason is that when I chatted to Richard, hopefully we're getting Richard on next week Friday with one of his athletes that also completed that race that I'm doing next year, that Addo 100 miler. And he said the best way for a long endurance event like that is to be fat adapted. Otherwise, like I've seen in the past with Ironman as well, like eating carbs and stuff, your stomach very easily gets upset. Not really, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like you want to poo or something. It's like the stuff you take in sits in your stomach. Like you can't digest it. It feels like stones, literally.
No, it does. And you're Troki, yeah, it is true. Did you see King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer?
Really?
Yeah. Man waited his whole life for the throne and now gets cancer.
That's bad.
I don't want to be rude, but I don't think he will last long because he's already like old.
Keeks, did you take the first one on that stream list?
What do you mean?
The playlist on our group.
Was there more?
I posted 3.
Oh. No, well, only one I saw when I was going through the history. Obviously, you played them there. So when I just saw the first one that I recognized the photo, I just played that one. Okay,
so there's 3 we're gonna work through today. Chad, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. What's happening here? Keegs, are you just gonna keep the guys company?
I will keep them company. We'll chat ya, Chad.
Let me just see if there's anything I might need to put, Chad.
I'm waiting, yeah. My charts are still, don't know, trying to decide what they want to do.
Biggest fear in the office, the kitchen is right next to the toilet. And weirdly enough, it's like an unspoken fear in the office. Like you're pooing and everybody decides to go and make coffee and stuff. It's a fear of mine. Like that's why I come in very early to try and poo before everyone else comes here, because it almost feels like everything that comes out of that bathroom is like the sound is magnified, like there's a big loudspeaker. Like if somebody's on the toilet now and they like let a little one rip, like we'll hear it 20 meters further, even with the earphones on. That is truly one of my biggest fears in the office. All right, Chad, over to Keeks. Keeks, onto your screen. I'll see you guys now. Keep it light, keep it tight. Follow us on Instagram, Chris_Marketbull. Keegan Van Dijk, and I've got a nice little reel for you guys today as well. But I'll see you guys now.
Yeah, Chad. Let's see. I'm honestly still waiting on things here. EU actually going for that break again, so we'll set that alert if we get it. EJ, nothing really. GU, nothing yet. GJ, nothing. Gold, having around. So yeah, still just waiting, Chad. Yeah, literally just waiting. Going over. Is he on my screen? Oh, of course he's on my screen. Alright, so let me see. Hold on, let me get this on my phone here, guys, just so I can answer you. Have you named the 5 traders? Yes, bro. We have the short list and the finalists. They literally have our first meeting with them now after stream. Pure politics has caused a lot of stress to people in offices all over the world. Heavy stuff. Yeah, Chris got to go. Own it, bro. We all do it better out than in, as I always say. Yeah, guys. I'll never forget it. It was from a comedy show. I can't remember now if it was Trevor Noah, if it was Kevin Hart, where he goes and he says, yeah, even the Queen has to take a shit. So it is normal, guys. Never have to feel embarrassed about it. But I must say, it's the funniest thing, guys. You'll see Chris in the office. Like, if he does go, he'll literally sit there and he blurs his volume on his phone, so you can't hear him on the toilet. So you only play home games and not away games, lol. Yeah, Jason just answered that for you. Keek, sorry, I might have missed it. What is the latest on the 5-130 schedule? Steve, are you on the group, brother? We posted the schedule there. Yeah, guys, so please just keep in mind, we kind of going to be very, very strict on the project. I know Chris is going to talk about it in our stream, but for example, we spoke about it yesterday. We had changes made. We've sent emails out to all the finalists about 4 times. So if you haven't replied, we've done our part, guys. So if you fall out, you fall behind. We did our side. We've tried to reach out and make contact with everyone to make sure everyone's up to date. As I said, literally 4 emails going out from yesterday to today where we're going to start. But yes, on Discord, Steve, in the group on Discord, there we spoke about the new schedule. We actually posted it. The Zoom meeting is already scheduled, all of that. So can you not see it on Discord? That's good. I'll check it out. I want to try the demo contest now. What I can do. Morning, G's and Chad. Spud, happy birthday, Keegs. How old today? Shot, my brother. 25 today, bro. Halfway to 50.
Alright, Chad, on to the next playlist. Let's Chad, did we miss EU? Let me just see how many pips this is. Come on. It's not the weekly low though. But the data is coming out in 15 minutes. No. UJ is our best bet here, Chad. As soon as we break this, very easy, similar to Friday's trade. That there, we're gonna execute. We don't want any bearish candles against us. That is the session high. I don't think it is the weekly high, no. But that is the session high, and then we need to get away from here. So very easy setup here. Just gonna wait for this to break the highs. 148.65, 65.4, and then we're gonna go for that every time. Break of structure. And then EU. Only thing though is we wanted it here. Yes, I was sleeping on this. I didn't check the candle closure, but there's your break of structure. Kicks, what was your level on
over there? I also wasn't watching.
Also Asia lows, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, this DXY.
Jason, did you not get an email, brother? To be fair, guys, I'm not even going to say there was, before the shortlisted, there was a lot of things that just, like you guys, for example, received things and an email was sent out of forms you guys had to fill in. Now I'm just going to say there was a very large number that had to do the forms. A lot of you guys just didn't even send the forms back.
Yeah.
So you can't expect to even get
And
shortlisted if you don't.
And a lot of your
that.
profiles weren't private, so I couldn't message you.
Yeah.
And some of you, for instance, didn't say why the instruction was clear. Tag 2 of your trading mates and tell us why we should help you. Oh, beautiful. New subscriber in the house, Chad. Let's welcome RGXTE. Welcome, brother. Hope it's going to be a good one. Hopefully we can bless you with a nice trade here on UJ in 50 seconds. Chad, get UJ ready. I think EU is gone. Not really gone though, but I'm not going to chase it. This UJ trade, I'm definitely going to rip one, yeah. Okay, get UJ ready, Chad. Let's get your charts ready so long. Okay. Literally closing right at it. Gonna need to wait for that structure break. I'm just getting my charts ready in the meantime. Okay.
I had a beautiful reason.
Okay, this playlist is chalked. You can hear this is copyright free.
Me too. I was asked to reset my Discord handle. Yeah, quite a few guys were. The Discord had like had issues, guys. So that's why we had to just send emails out asking you guys to resend it. But yeah, everything's been good, guys. We've done everything in our way. Like I said, we literally were sending about 4 emails alone just yesterday. So we've done what we can on our side. If guys aren't getting on par with things, we can't do more than that.
Okay, wait, am I ready? No, I'm not ready. Okay, one click trading, ready to click here. Hey Chad, it's been a while. It's been a while since clicking these buttons.
Yeah, Minty, I am bearish on gold, brother.
Okay. Rup. Get ready. EU. Oh, look at EU. Whoa. Really need to start locking it in here. Let's look at GU. Okay, GU is now getting below. Only thing is that AD is still bullish. Keeks, that Blaze say anything about Friday?
No, he hasn't answered yet.
Okay, so then it's me and you, that other one we wanted to do.
Yeah, we can do that one even.
Yeah. Chad, I think we're gonna go ahead so long. 2 Gs, 1-on-1. Just the two of us.
Oh, the big man.
Sheesh, Chad. Keeks, you have to blow it for the Chad. Chad, look at this. Mark Henry's younger brother, the better looking one. Mark Henry got the strength and Edgar got the looks. But Edgar's also quite strong, Chad, so...
Nah, it's a big boy there.
Jeez, boys bringing gifts here. They've set a standard now. I'm expecting gifts on the 1st of May. I'm just saying. retail sales. Keeks, do you think the EU retail sales will affect UJ? Should, because it's a major.
Yeah.
Could affect. Only thing is, why is GJ cucking and EJ? That is my only concern, yeah. That is my only. Look at DXY, chat. Flip me. Look at EU. Oh my sack. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Let's not talk about it, Chris.
What are we busy with? If you go back on the stream, I
I'm
said I
waiting
want to
for gold.
sell.
To be fair, I was on my phone, but it's
Okay.
because I've literally just been replying to messages the whole day.
What do we do here on UJ? Look, I am bullish on this thing. That's the weird part. Like, we've created a bottom wick. We're flipping bullish now on the day. So for 12 hours we spent. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. 2 minutes 30. Oh yeah, but the hourly is closing. Ah, Chad, the hourly.
Overthinking this again.
No. Let me just check here. The only thing is, look at these bottom wicks on this thing. Oh, it's only 7 pips. Where's your key level?
Which one's that for?
UJ.
UJ. We literally tested it now. So if we even got a pullback now, I'd take it. Otherwise, even now, like, I'd still take it, yeah. Because now you're breaking that zone. Yeah, now you're breaking the zone. So I'd still take it, yeah.
Yo, let me just see. 7 pips away. Chad, let's see. That data is coming out now in 2 minutes. If we first create a bottom wick.
So,
Okay, wait.
we've rejected that zone now.
Yeah. So let's even see. Euro was the play though, bro.
Nah, Euro
was the play.
Dollars, we said, is going strength to strength.
Yeah.
Dollars taking out that key level.
Gee.
So I just had the gap fill. It's at the key level now, so dollar can just start flying again. But gold is on the cards there, guys. I'm watching gold. If we get the break here, I'm taking it. Oh, come on. 1 minute. Let's see how we close here, guys. I will take the selling gold.
I'm going to take UJ, Chad. As mentioned, session hours. Just one bearish 5-minute candle against us, and I will close out. Only cuck is, why is GJ and EJ lagging? Okay, 15. Let's check here. Asia lows have been taken. Alright. Chad, now I'm going for it. 5 seconds. Let's see. 5 seconds.
I'm in on gold, Chad.
Oh yeah, what is this one-click trading? Chad, executed on UJ. One-click trading. Why are you doing this to me? There's probably also one click. No, don't click me once, baby. Come on. Okay, Chad, executed here. Very easy in terms of risk management. One bearish 5-minute candle closure. I'm out. No questions asked. We should move here, or if we're gonna start rejecting session hours, daily hours, daily flip bullish. So we can either drive here or reject to come back into the range. Expecting at least a move to the daily R1. So there's the trade. And Keeks, you also in?
Gold.
Let me just set my stops, Chad. Give me 1 second. Okay, just want to set these stops quickly. My heart rate's a little bit elevated. I don't know about yours. Feels like I haven't taken a trade in years. All right, Chad, there's the trade. Hourly just closed. Hourly closed firm bullish. There you can see it. Nice bottom wick. Nice little breakaway. Expecting price now to continue to go and test yesterday's high, and then ultimately break those highs and start moving towards the daily R1. Dollar is strong, and if we close bearish here, chalking this trade, anything closing back inside of the Asia range, I am chalking. So
yeah, very much the same.
let me just go over to Keegs, UJ, and then Keegs taking that break of Asia lows right there. So let's see.
It's so weird, eh? Now when you're trading it like now, when it's ranging, so there's not actually a lot of volatility, this 25 pip looks massive compared to it normally looking so tiny.
2 minutes 38. Let's see if we can move. Again, Chad, we need to start flipping bearish, bullish here, otherwise killing this trade. If we close like this, trade is gonzo. Session highs, daily flip. Let me just show you guys this. That was the daily flip right there. On the daily, we've got this breakout here, so expecting price to reach for that 149.61. If I go on the 5, where's that 149? Oh geez, it's all the way up there. So let's see. 1 minute 56. Just it can close bearish. I don't mind the bearish candle. Just needs to close above this area. Very similar play to what we had on Friday. Okay, 1 minute 33.
Yo, what a song. Okay, we are 100% getting copyrighted on this.
Really?
100%.
Is this the original though?
That I don't know.
Just needs to close above Asia's Chad, and I'm happy to hold it. $50. What's this level? 148.66. Come on, UJ. I know you want to bust through there. 20 seconds. Let's see. Okay, wait. Let me look on this chart. Ooh, 7. Is it gonna close above? 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed right at it, chat. Gonna give it one more candle. Gonna give it one more candle.
I just want to see what's DXY doing.
DXY is on its way to the session highs. Weekly highs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This 5 minute. Chad, this 5 minute needs to. This 5 minute needs to put in a body of work. Something like this. Otherwise, chalking this trade. This 5 minute candle needs to produce something like this. No. Where is this?
Yeah, we're waiting for this thing to pull a rabbit out the hat, yeah.
What's that? Gold.
Gold.
Sure, there's so There's so many things open here. Shush. Yeah, chat. So we need to see this on this 5. Otherwise, I'm chalking it. Just letting you guys know. This thing barely on the broker feed. It was literally, what is this, 0.4, 0.3 of a pip. Still holding this breakout level. So that's why what is this? Streamlabs. Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, Jordan just answered the stop loss on gold is at 2026.08. It's a 25 pip stop.
Yeah, Chad, if this candle closes bearish, out of the trade, want to see this close bullish. And if it closes bullish, I think we're good. We can start seeing that momentum coming through here on Asia highs. We could see this move now, this next leg. I think there's quite a bit of stop sitting here. And also some stop sitting at that weekly high. So very easy target for price to get through. So let's see, 148.95. That's actually where I'm gonna go. 148.95. 2 minutes. Let's see if this thing can break through. It needs to. Otherwise, I'm just chalking the position. Again, session hours, daily hours, daily flip. Actually, this is the daily flip zone. So only one of two things can happen here. Volume's going to come in, push price higher, or we're going to come back into the range. And back into the range is not what I'm looking for. 148.95. That's a reasonable target, UJ. We're literally not asking for a lot. What is this? 26 pips? Come on, my boy. Do it for the chat and do it for Keeks. Okay, Chad, here's the thing. If this 5-minute candle closes below this level here, killing it. Just letting you know. Needs to get through there.
Yeah, if gold also closes now above that other like little intra highs there, I'm also killing this.
Okay. So let's see. Needs to close above 33 seconds. No closure above, and I'm chalking it. Needs to close above here. Alright. 22 seconds. Let's see if she can push. 22 seconds. 14 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Chad, kill the trade right here. Out of it.
Same on gold, guys. It's like basically flat on those intra highs, but I'm not gonna risk it.
Chad, kill the trade right here. Literally on my side, almost break even. Minus, what is this? It's not even a pip. 0.008 pips. You can almost, it's not even the spread. Just to give you guys an idea. Like if I show you here, there you can see it. It's literally where there's that little section there. Here's my issue, Chad. We are literally at a daily flip zone. If you look on the daily, I just want to show you. This is the flip zone, 148.69.4. We flipped bullish already once, came back down. I am bullish on the day. However, I wanted price to start breaking above these levels here with this candle holding here. You can feel free to hold this trade. It's still holding this zone right here, but I don't like when price is struggling at a session high like this. You want to see something like what we saw on Friday. Here's the trade shared on Friday. There it was. This was the high on Friday after the news, and remember I said same thing, almost exactly the same setup as now. Once you execute just one bearish candle against you and you're out, you want to see this thing just drive, and this thing is fighting for its life here. So if you are still in, you can wait for this candle to close, but yeah, it's bumping and grinding now. Not really interested in it anymore, so feel free to hold if you want, but I'm out of it. Gave it a bang. Euro also starting to pull back now. GU pulling back to that zone as well. Gold, Keegan killed his trade right there. EJ starting to make its move back. GJ starting to move now. GJ is maybe one we can look at.
Just watch the time, man. Remember if I meet him up the spot.
Oh yeah, shit. What time? It's 12:30. Yeah, I think in the next couple of minutes we're gonna. Yeah, let me just look at this UJ. I don't know if I over managed this thing.
I managed gold perfectly. Took a 14 pip stop, and this thing's like a pip away from stop loss now.
Yeah. Here's my thing though. If I'm looking at UJ. I would have expected this to really like run. Yeah, obviously in an hour or two's time I would know if I over managed it, but again it's the daily flip. That's where you want volume to come in. Kings, what do you rate? Do you think I over managed this?
I don't think so. As I said to the guys, I think honestly markets will be a little bit of a consolidation today. The move will happen, but after a bit of consolidating, purely because after like yesterday we had quite extensive days, so now we're going to today and you've basically got no fundamentals coming out to really move the market again. So it's kind of like they can just have a breathing day before they carry on tomorrow.
I killed it. I'm asking Keegs now because it's a valid trade, and usually my thing is if I'm in a trade, okay, the issue here for me is this is the session high. That's right, here is the session high, and you would expect price to like really push through it if there is volume. But then also my other thing is if price is holding a certain level, there's no need to touch the trade. Like you don't need to touch it. So I'm thinking now that I over manage it. You think I did?
Mo just told you, bro. That's it.
What's that?
Mo just told you. That's how it is.
I was telling Ed that I would have had like a way better entry than you.
You took the pullback.
But usually when I take my trades on my own, I'll wait for something like this.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. As mentioned, I don't play with the trade when it comes to session highs. So for instance, if I bought this trade here, then I'll give it like room.
Yeah.
But the fact that we added daily high and a session high, like I want to see this thing move. I don't want to even see a little bit of difficulty there. So yeah, I think when I journal this trade a little bit later tonight, and I've got now the bigger picture for the day, yeah, that hindsight, then you can be like, what could I have done better? I'm just now looking at what's in front of me. And I know, for instance, like I was expecting actually this 5-minute candle, this one right here, I was expecting this one now to actually, I was expecting price to do something like this, like take out these eyes and then start forming its way back, something like this,
If I can see that.
and then topping out. So
This trade looks very similar to the one I took last week that I had to hold for 2 hours. Remember?
ooh, yeah, no, I don't want to hold a trade. Like, I don't hold a trade for longer than half an hour.
What's up?
Chad, I don't think it was a bad management. Just again, the session hours. If you want to take some notes, session hours. You don't play with session hours or lows. Like, price needs to move. So I'm happy. It cost me like a little bit of, what did it cost me to? That trade cost me on my personal account. Cost me 1,500 rand, so 800 rand in commissions and 800 rand loss. So 1,500 rand for a potential. Still, it's a B, really, Chris. So now, Minty, my only thing is, though, the year has been slow, and I'm just very scared that I become what's the word I'm looking for? You almost become over. I wouldn't even say overprotective, Keeks. Almost like overthinking everything.
Yeah.
Like not letting the trade breathe, because that's a big thing that can kill your profitability.
100%. Yeah.
So I'm trying to be very subjective here. That I follow my plan to the best of my abilities. I think I did. Technically, I should have actually. If I was 100% following it, I should have actually closed with this candle here. Alright, Chad, we've got Project 5130 kicking off today. We've got a meeting with the guys 12:30 now in 12 minutes. And we're going to see you guys this afternoon for Keegan's stream. If you have not done so, it's Keegan's birthday. Drop a like for the man. He's going to sit through 2 sessions with you guys. Again, I hope this thing dies from here. But anyway, if it runs, I'm going to cry a little bit inside. But it is bullish. I do expect at the end of the day, if the volume comes in, you'll see us trading somewhere here. 149.58. Maybe I'll get involved a little bit later this afternoon. But if you're in, good luck. I'm not in. That's why I hope it reverses. I'm even happy if it goes bullish, but it first needs to do this. Just take everyone out and then go. Keeks, anything from you?
Nah, honestly, not that, guys. I'm happy with how things played out today. Managed the gold trade. That thing literally went in 8 stop loss now, so I'm happy taking just a quick 14 pip stop. Other than that, guys, I'm not going to try to force anything. Mark is still trying to get their feet in here. Still early days. Not going to let something like that ruin my day. But I'm excited to get things kind of rolling with the project, guys. So very, very excited for that. And then the rest of it, yeah, we'll see you guys in New York session.
All right, Chad. Peace and love. Let's see what is this best copyright free. We're going to bump you guys with this one as we leave. Keek said we're going to get copyrighted. I don't know. But Chad, we're going to see you guys at 4. Thank you so much for joining, and peace and love. And we will drop a like, Chad. I don't know why we have to fight for the likes. Help a brother out here, and we will see you guys at 4.
Cool. Cheers, guys.